to hold our heads up high and beat the drum to what we love. Risk the fall, oh, we have felt it all come crashing down from far above. Stars are rising, countless worlds colliding, only one will take it all. Can we bring to fall the giants? Can we make the final call? We are the ones to ignite the darkened skies, the champions of a world that we defy. A solar ray of the few who rise up high, and we all fight at the last fight. Hearing voices from afar, join the madness when the curtain falls. Risk it all, hold nothing back. Seize the day, we must attack. Stars are rising, countless worlds colliding, only one will take it all. Can we bring to fall the giants? Can we make the final call? We are the ones to ignite the darkened skies, the champions of a world that we defy. A solar ray of the few who rise up high, and we all fight at the Can we bring to fall the giants? 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 We are the ones to ignite the darkened skies, the champions of a world that we defy. A solar ray of the few who rise up high, and we all fight at the
La, 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 la.
All right. Welcome to Jamco's first ever official Wild Rift tournament. I'm Weebu. This is my first time doing this. I hope you guys are having a great day. And with me today,
You got Blam, your friendly neighborhood British caster from over the seas. I hope you're all doing well also.
we got plenty of stuff coming in. We got 1,300 in prize pool money. It's a $1,000 first place prize, $200 second place prize, and $100 third place prize. And we got $200 in prize pool and giveaways for viewers. That's right. You can earn some free chicken nuggets today. We also have our clips tournament going on. So if you use the clips command, you can try to get the best clip with the most views, and you'll get a little prize for that.
It's not live on Twitch, yet. Awesome. Sweet. Cool. So, Getting used to that bit of a delay there, so I'm just gonna have a quick run through with the brackets of the tournament. Today we're gonna be blessed with the Asian Burritos versus Akatsuki Shadows. That is the first match that is happening now. Then after that we'll have TST One for All versus BlackStar Gaming. Tomorrow we'll have Janus Esports versus Hellhounds. Dunk Squad Villains versus ICG Esports, and then next week we'll be seeing TST Acolytes versus Slay Icons. The day after that will be no, it's D Generation versus Tsukuyomi. I'm guessing that is it. It's sounding very anime how I said it there, but that's how I'm going with it. And then the day after that, so February 19th, we'll be seeing Gap Noob versus Time to Pick. And then we'll have players with attitudes. And the team name I'm only going to be saying once in the entire tournament, the Coom Manders. So it's going to be interesting. Obviously, I'm a bit alien to the NA scene, so I'm going to be really enjoying and seeing what EU's competitors have.
I know a couple people in this tournament, so I'm excited to see how they play on an official, actual team. You know, it's so different seeing these players play in with people they could talk to than just rank and you blame your jungle, call it a day. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's a bit weird to see people that you know playing, but playing in a competitive style. I still remember on the last tournament I casted being quite starstruck seeing King K playing every one of his matches, like knowing like, oh, okay.
Yeah, sweet. And we have, so to decide who goes, who gets first pick, we have a wheel we are going to spin. We're going to spin that wheel very, very soon. Figure out who gets first pick. And yeah, get right into it.
Cue the wheel. Cue the wheel.
The wheel.
Cool. So Akatsuki Shadows gets the first pick of the match.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna head over to. All right, so we're heading over to the gameplay now. I'm gonna be seeing. I'm excited. I want to see what. I don't know the meta for 5v5 tournaments. I know it's different. It's not like ranked anymore. You got some weird picks coming in. I can't wait.
I think still to date one of the weirdest picks. This is what I'm hoping for in the entire tournament and looking to see is the weirdest pick that will top ADC Jaina that King K picked in the World Rift Christmas Mayhem tournament that I just casted. So anyone who can top ADC Jaina and do it very well and win the game, really easy, even with that pick. The bet's out there. The bet is out there. I don't know what the bet is for or what you were going to win with a bet, but the bet is there.
Well, they have to win. They have to win.
They have to win, yeah. That is the conditions. They have to win. Maybe it'll be like a video of me doing a TikTok dance of their choice or something. I don't know. Something that'll look really weird and cringe.
We'll get a nice little YouTube title page. We'll get a crazy reaction video.
That's it. Or you'll just...
Oh, okay. We got Leah in chat. Hi, Leah. I know Life of a Hooligan. She's on TST One for All. I'm excited to see them play. I can't wait. I know most of those people on that team. So hello, TST.
Cool. So we're into the draft picks now. Obviously, Akatsuki Shadows gets the first pick. First ban is Olaf. Very typical ban in the competitive scene, to be fair.
That's a one-man wrecking ball. It's understandable.
And then we go on to the Yumi ban for the Asian Burritos. It's a good job they've managed to cut off any selection of the Olaf and the Yumi combo, because we know we get pretty excited if that gets to ever exist on one team, but probably never will. good second ban there as well. The Karma. Karma is, again, another great ban. If you let that Karma slip out of those first 3 ban picks, in the tournaments I've seen and casted before, it seems that whoever gets the Karma seems to have a greater win advantage there. And then we see the Zoe ban again on the second.
It's a lot of poking champs I've noticed. No one wants to be poked to death. Understandable.
Nope. Keep
Especially
distance from the poking.
Nope. That's an interesting one, a Galio ban. Nice. Okay.
So yeah, recent tournaments that I've seen and watched, Galio is probably one of the biggest picks, either in support or mid, because of that global ultimate. Very good for competing against the jungle objectives as well. So it's a very wise ban, especially the first match within this tournament setting. The ban picks quite high there, and then we have the Camille taking the 3rd ban for the Asian Burritos.
Okay. I love Camille. I was sad to see what they did to her, but they brought her back from the dead, and now she is stronger than ever. And I understand why they've banned her.
I'm guessing you haven't seen the latest patch notes because they have nerfed her once again.
I have.
Those lovely
I have.
blade ladies.
They go for her legs every time. Every time. Oh, we're seeing a Garen or a Jace. Okay.
Yone first pick. That's a good one. Varus is it going to be? So Asian Burritos have secured their, I'm guessing, ADC pick. We never know. Sometimes we see Varus played elsewhere. But Varus, will we see an ADC or will we see the AP build come out once again, which we've seen quite a few times in tournaments before?
I love the AP Varus build. Such a great build. It hurts so bad.
Solid
Ooh, not
there, Nautilus.
The CC. I'm guessing that's their bot lane. Varus and Nautilus together. That's a solid bot lane.
Mm-hmm.
The poke into the CC.
It's quite wise to get those picks as well, because we haven't really seen much of the bans for ADC role now. Obviously, we've seen the Galio, which is a potential support ban or mid ban there. So locking in that Nautilus is a good thing to do. We've seen the Morgana and the Rakan pick as well. Rakan being a top tier support pick within competitive sports as well.
Okay. We're looking at a Lucian. I'm guessing mid Lucian. That'd be interesting to see. Oh, never mind. They go Jace.
We're gonna go for the Jace. Jace is one of those champions that can, early game, it can ebb and flow. Sometimes you'll have a really good Jace player, and then other times the opposite team will focus the Jace, but then when it comes to that late game team fight clash, Jace is generally one of those people slam dunking that hammer onto the back line and just absolutely turning the tide of the battle.
Second only to dunking to Darius, but he still dunks hard. Okay, we got the Aatrox ban.
Two of
and the Lily.
Both bans.
Nice. Both very scary champions to run into in the middle of the forest. You know, you never want to just be frolicking and run into either of those people. Understandable.
Definitely. And then the last ban for the Asian Burritos is Gwen. Gwen, once again, Gwen ban is a very top tier ban as well. We don't want her roving in the jungle or the Baron lane for that. She is a very strong champion still. Vex ban.
Oh.
My caption, my caster caption was someone please pick Vex and the ban. First match. Absolutely brilliant.
They don't want to be scared today. It's understandable. This is looking like
gotta be petrified.
Oh my god.
Ooh, nice Gragas pick.
Okay. I'm interested to see if Gragas is the jungle, or they still haven't picked the jungle. That's interesting.
Yeah.
This is looking like a nice build.
Yeah, because Jace could either typically go mid, Baron lane, and then obviously Gragas could either fill mid, or he could go jungle. So
Yep.
But it's
Even Nautilus
looking...
can go jump. I'm surprised.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's first time commentating the scene, so they could surprise me there. Nothing's off the cards. But it's looking like we've got Jin Zhao for Akatsuki Shadows.
That's a nice front line with Wukong and Xin. And then we got the back line with Morgana and even Rakan just slipping in, charming some people and leaving. That's a nice little...
Yeah, that bot lane's gonna be quite a bugger to play against there, with the Morgana being the APC and then Rakan being the support because of those roots, and then Rakan with the knockups, but then also giving the shield as well. So it's going to be a tricky one to play against. But then again, they got the Varus, they got the Nautilus as well. So, and they got a Lucian. So Lucian is looks like Lucian's going to be mid, I'm guessing.
Mid Lucian, top Jace. It's looking like... Is that a Gragas support? Is that what I'm seeing?
Akatsuki. Akatsuki. Sorry, I haven't seen Naruto for some time, so that is me being an uncultured swine, being a Brit through and through. But no, I've been corrected. I will now say Akatsuki.
I watch Naruto in English, so please don't yell at me.
Oh no, that's a sin. That is a sin. Someone punish this guy.
This was before anime was cool. Forgive me.
No, so it is the Jays going into the jungle. Nice.
Okay. We have a Jace jungle versus a Xin jungle. Wukong top. Most likely against Gragas. Yeah. Heartseeker Varus.
Bring in that Valentine's Day energy 3 days early. And then we've got the Redeemed Star Guardian on the side of Akatsu Shadows. That one too. Come on, man. Come on, man. Clearly need like a linguistic lesson in how to speak, because I can't do it clearly.
Welcome to Wild Rift.
I said it. I think I said it correct.
Katsuki. If I say it too many times, it'll appear in a mirror and win the match. But yeah, best of luck to both teams. And it is the first match of the tournament, so it's always exciting to see how they set the pace as well for the rest of the tournament and the rest of the teams. I'm sure they're all watching this match as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, it's annoying. So yeah, we do have to change the settings and get the position right for you guys. We don't be too zoomed in that we can see Gragas' belly button fluff, but we don't want to be too zoomed out that we can't see anything.
All right, so we got a strong push on bot lane with the Asian Burritos, showing off their bot lane prowess real quick. We got Meals with this
potential there.
Yep. Astro Nautilus swinging his big hammer, showing off what he is made of. It's looking like all of Asian Burritos are pushing their lanes, trying to show off their early game. Oh, we got a stun. We got a little Morgana stun with Rakan. That's a nice little combo. Deals a lot of damage.
Yeah, the thing that Akatsuki Shadow have got to make sure they're not doing is thinking that tower is going to keep them safe, because all it takes is one gank from that Jace, because he has very heavy presence up in that top lane of the map as well.
Oh, we got a good flash from Gragas. Will that be enough to kill Wukong? No, the barrier saved.
Circulate. Oh. Nostradamus, blam here.
Jace,
I almost called that. Almost called it. It's as if I'm from the future because I'm British.
But he gets away unscathed. He's a sneaky one.
That was well played though by the Wukong. I mean,
Yes.
most people probably would have fallen to that Jace. Jace didn't manage to just get that snipe off though, unfortunately. But Gragas doing plenty of damage to this turret already. We're seeing a fight in the mid lane.
Nice fight. Okay, no one's damaged. We got a 1K gold lead on the Asian Burritos. They're stacking their money, going slow and steady. Everyone's resetting.
Yeah, I think they're controlling the minion wave a little bit better than
Yes.
the Akatsuki shadows here.
But
See,
they
I'm
are
saying it
pushing
quickly
those
there.
waves a
Saying it
lot.
quickly.
So let's see if Zin gets a nice gank in. He's pushed in waves.
But it's not looking like we're going to be seeing that Varus APC. It's looking like he's going the ADC route currently. I mean, can't moan too much. I mean, it's playing very well for them. So, oh, nice ultimate there from the Varus. First blood on Jin Zhao. Jin Zhao taking
Here we
first
go.
blood.
Great Yono.
That fight there looked like it was kind of set up because we got the first blood for Jin Zhao there for blue team. But then the Akatsuki Shadows literally just turned it around, managing to get the 3 kills out of the 1 there. So well played to Akatsuki Shadows in that little team fight.
That was a big fight. Yone had a great ult. It just wasn't enough.
I saw chat say somebody that said that the Asian Burritos was the blue side, so that confused me. Anyway, never mind. Someone's doing good. That's all that matters. Someone is doing good, and it's Asian Burritos that are doing good.
Asian Burritos. They're just pushing. We got Zin invading.
Yeah,
Looks like he's getting caught. Yone dies to Lucian. Zin is getting triple teamed, and he does not survive.
It'd be nice to see what's going on over there. Thank you.
Oh, there we go. They got a double kill. Ooh, almost a nasty Nautilus hook for the triple, but looks like Rakan gets away. Not a good team fight for them.
Mm-hmm. So we saw the Jin Zhao overextend into Asian Burritos jungle there, which ended pretty badly for him. We saw the Lucian take out the Yone and do massive amounts of damage to that mid lane turret also. So it seems like Asian Burritos is doing very well in terms of kill lead. They are ahead of the gold as well. They, I think the overextending is a little bit of an issue of the jungle here.
But we'll see. We got Dragon and Rift Herald up. Everyone's fighting for Rift Herald. It's looking like
There we
Nautilus
go.
going for Yone. Yone dies. We got Rakan. We got a team fight. Red team slayed Rift Herald. And it's looking like blue team is slowly dying. And Wukong goes down as well. Another ace for the Asian Burritos.
There's that Jace that I told you we'd have to be worried about. That early, mid, late game Jace knock it. Like literally, we saw the Morgana trying to get out of there. The Jace just knocked back into that team fight. He's like, wait 1 second, you're not going anywhere. But fair play
game
to fair play to Asian Burritos, managing to secure the Rift Herald, and it's looking like we might see a steal for the Infernal Dragon.
That's a great steal. Infernal, best dragon. Fight me on this. That's a great steal. If they can keep it up for the longevity of the game, it might be worth it. Let's see.
If there's one dragon you want to steal, it's definitely that one.
Oh, yes. Red dragon, best dragon. They're invading again. They're looking for a quick gank. The whole of Asian Burritos has decided to defend bot lane. Yone gets out unscathed.
Ooh,
Nautilus flashes. They're still looking for more. They're still looking for more. He's so fast. Oh, they ulted Yone.
Gragas in there. Nice. Double kill.
Wow. They are pushing
the first
this
mistake.
Nautilus.
Akatsuki Shadows made there was going for that Nautilus first.
Oh,
Nautilus
yes.
is not the guy you are looking for, especially
They
when it comes
focused
to
Nautilus.
ganking.
And he's still out here, and he does not care. He is not afraid.
Nautilus was like, you know what? I'm taking the damage. I'm going to flash over that wall. I am then going to use my hook to get even closer to you and then secure the Gragas a double kill there, which is really well played by Asian Burrito.
It looks like red team is summoning Rift Herald on top lane. They're going to get that tower. They are pushing hard. They have a 12,000 gold lead. I'm not sure how you can come back from this without another dragon. They need the time. Red team is just going to be pushing. Another kill by the Asian Burritos. A double kill. Wukong gets away, of course.
Yeah, but like you said, there's not much you can really do to try and keep your head into this game. Asian Burritos are all over this because there is no way the Akatsuki Shadows are going to be able to play and keep it until the Elder Dragon is up. But they are right at the inhibitor on all lanes but the Dragon lane there, so it seems like an easy domination here for Asian Burritos. But this is still the first match. We may see a comeback for Akatsuki Shadows in the second match of this series.
And you see their Jace. Their Jace is 4-1 with 6 assists. And that Lucian, who's 5-1 with 9,000 gold, he's got almost a 4,000 gold lead. That's, you see what they're good at, and you try to stop that early game dominance that the Asian Burritos seem to have in this game for the next one.
Yeah, I mean, the rotation on Asian Burritos seems to be pretty spot on. I don't know whether it's nerves or not, but the Akatsuki Shadows with the overextend of the Xin Zhao, that early game sort of like very hesitant game style, gameplay under the game turret, under the turrets, kind of led way for Asian Burritos just to be like, oh, okay, I see what's happening here. We've got a team that like to coddle the turret, and we're gonna abuse that, and they did.
They definitely did. Their laners were too scared, and the jungle was too much in the invasion on their jungle. Looking like a crazy Gragas ult. Another team fight. Will Rakan get away? Rakan gets away. They're still fighting mid. Wukong has died. And that's it. It's looking like a hit and run on Wukong.
Yeah, the Rakan was definitely clutching some sort of 4-leaf clover there, managing to get out alive. Missing that Jace snipe was ridiculous.
It's another... Xin gets away. It does not look like Wukong. Oh, apologies, Rakan. Rakan has finally succumbed. Final Destination style. His death was inevitable.
But once again, where Akatsuki Shadows went wrong, they tried to find the leash, and the leash is not Nautilus. You do not want to leap onto that guy.
He simply will not die. Yone is still attacking Nautilus. Nautilus gets away. He does have the shield enchant. He will live.
But look at that, 21 kill lead. We have the 18k gold lead. 7 turrets ahead. Yes, what do Akatsuki Shadows have is that dragon, but is it serving them any purpose right now? No, definitely not.
No. They got 30 seconds until the Cloud Dragon pops up, but that simply will not be enough. The Asian Burritos captured both Rift Heralds. They have 1 inhibitor down already. They're down to their last 2, no other turrets, and the Akatsuki has only gotten 1 turret. Not even, I'm sorry, Akatsuki has gotten no turrets. They're simply too far behind. Another crazy Gragas ult. Blue team has killed Jace. It is possible. They have Nautilus really low. They killed Nautilus. Gragas is extremely low as well. They could get a kill. He looks to be getting away. Wukong going back in, instantly dies. Looking like they're counting their losses. They got 2 kills. I think that's good enough for a team fight for them.
Yeah, again, interestingly, once again, we saw the latch on to Nautilus, but Meals on Nautilus right here was very confident in their ability on how much damage they could take and how much he could allow his backline to do damage to Akatsuki Shadows. But we're still seeing the Gragas here trying to take the Dragon and Xin Zhao as mega under pressure from the Lucian here. Nice ultimate from the Xin, but it's got to be not enough to get the kill.
Red team has slain the dragon.
That was almost cool. So I respect the Zen for that one. But yeah.
Yeah.
This Nautilus is just taking so much damage in every team fight. Even though he died that last team fight, he took it off of the team, and the team was able to do the damage that they needed to do.
That's what happens when you got that 16k gold difference. You can literally just walk into any fight like, yeah, you know what? I own this place. This is mine. I'm not even in lane anymore. I'm just the roaming support that's taking the jungle and taking names. I don't care.
He'll see that Yone and he'll run to the Yone. He's not afraid.
Yeah. You'll latch onto him. It's like, you're on my team. I'm going to support you. No, I'm just going to take your damage.
Alright, looking like they're trying to take this mid turret. But Akatsuki will not let them. They're defending it with their lives. They want to scale. Oh, they're going in for the team fight. Xin jumps in.
Yeah.
They got the Rakan charm. They're pushing the backline on that Varus. Varus is going to go down. Now they got Nautilus to deal with by themselves, but their backline is getting decimated. Morgana running for her life. Don't think it will be enough. And now Xin leaves and lets Rakan die. Rakan has perished. Xin is back to defend the Nexus before it explodes.
Yeah,
They got
so
another kill.
Rakan doing the role that he normally does is split that team fight, but it didn't split up the way he kind of expected it. It just went completely south for Akatsuki Shadows.
He is fighting for his
the-
life, Xin, but it's not enough.
So first match of the series goes to the Asian Burritos.
Asian. All right, so Asian Burritos definitely took command of this game early, and they just didn't let go. Honestly, they made sure to hold everything that they had, every lane that they had, the jungle that they had, every invasion in the jungle that they had. They made sure to defend the whole team.
Yeah, look, the pace for both of the teams were completely different. So Asian Burrito knew they were being very pokey at the beginning of the match. We saw Akatsuki Shadows were very much cuddling the tower as if it was a teddy bear, trying to keep them safe, but it just wasn't enough. So the Asian Burritos knew that they had the in as long as they just kept abusing them under the tower. But you see it there, and you see why they're being aggressive, because they got that 31 kills to the 8 kills. If we could switch over to the damage. So as we can see there, we have the Lucian and the Varus pretty much tied very closely there with the 21k and the 20.8k. And then the only person getting close to that on the Akatsuki Shadow side was the Jin Zhao. But just look at all that damage taken from the Nautilus. So Nautilus going in there, but also damage taken by the Gragas as well. So Gragas does definitely need a kudos there. He's also the second anchor of the team, but I would have to say that Nautilus, being that big target that he is, and the Akatsuki Shadows took the bait every time when it came to this Nautilus, and I think that was the downfall of pretty much all their team fights, which was unfortunate. And obviously we did see the Jinzao overextend pretty early in the match, and he instantly regretted that. So maybe less of that next time, Akatsuki Shadows, less of the overextended.
They saw that man in the spacesuit, and they just wanted to beat him up every time, and it was their downfall. Nautilus did not die. Not die.
Yeah. But yeah, rightfully so. Chat calling it the Wukong. Wukong going 0-7-0, so maybe
Jace
not their
did gank.
best pick. Yeah.
No. He was getting beat up.
No, we're ready. That's fine. As you can see, the 20k gold lead, it was just always going in the favor of the Asian Burritos. Asian Burritos mincing up the meat that was the Akatsuki Shadows and completely burrito-fying them in that first match of the series.
I want to see if the Akatsuki will have their jungle go top more, because it felt like that Wukong was getting ganked a lot, and that did not help to their, their scoreline and their damage. He was just getting bullied the entire lane phase. So we'll see how they switch it up on the next game. I want to see the comms. That's what I want to see. I want to see them talk to each other, adapt. That's what we need to
Yeah.
adapt.
I mean, it's not unusual that you see like an absolute slaughter of the first match, because you got the teams that are just sussing each other out, knowing their strengths, trying to find out how they play, what's their strengths, who's their core players. So maybe I'm trying to be quite optimistic here for Akatsuki Shadows, but it's just like, I don't know. I don't know. The domination was pretty clear by the Asian Burritos in that first match, but I'm just trying to be positive for them. So send in some positive energy to the guys in the cloaks with the clouds.
Well, yeah,
You
because
got this.
it
You
is
got
true.
this.
With these kinds of teams, they don't know much about each other, so they don't know their play style. So when even in the first game banning phase, you don't know what you're trying to ban. You don't know who you should be banning, who their best players are. And that first game, that shows you that Jace and that Nautilus is not to be messed with. You want to adapt based on their best performers. You get to see that firsthand. Not in a good way. It was not a great way to see that firsthand, but you get to, and you get to adapt, and hopefully they do.
Yeah. I just want to reiterate for the clips giveaway. So make sure, guys, because there was plenty of clips what I saw in that match, plenty of really good plays that could have been clipped and be the most viewed clip. And obviously, if you do get the most viewed clip, you do win in the giveaway as well. Not too sure what the prizes are, but you do win in the giveaway. So make sure you are spamming that, not literally spamming, but when there's a good play, that's exclamation mark clip to get your clip, hopefully the highest viewed clip. Okay, cool. $10, nice. So yeah, clips aren't working right now, as it always is with tournaments. There's always some sort of technical issues, but the guys are doing the best they can. So there will be some giveaway as well.
Okay, we're getting ready for the second match. This is a best of 3. So if the Asian Burritos do win this one, they send the Akatsuki team home. So
Yeah.
hopefully they adapt and they come, and we get to see a game 3, because those are always the best.
So predictions of the chats did predict the Asian Burritos to win, but obviously, like most casters, we always like to see as much Wild Rift gameplay as we possibly can. So I can only hope that the Akatsuki Shadows can try and force this to a third match of the series. But depending on how these ban picks goes and the picks for the teams, we could be seeing a easy 2-0 for the Asian Burritos.
See, it's definitely demoralizing to lose like that, but I mean, you have great mental capacity, great energy. You could, any game is possible.
It's looking like
Especially
as well. We've got the first face reveal of Wee Woo. Everyone's pretty excited about that. It's not a potato that is there, so we have the chat that's quite excited to see your face finally, clearly.
Yay. I'm excited as well. I get to show my face off in an official setting. It's different. I put on my best button down for this day.
He's made his
how it is.
bed. He's made.
I
his
made my bed.
bed.
I cleaned my room just for this exact moment, guys. I hope you enjoy.
Maybe that's what set up the Asian Burritos to have such a phenomenal first match of the series, is just the fact that he's like, whoa, his bed is made to crisp precision. It is flat. It looks like it's been ironed. It's pretty much a little bit too neat, but that's probably why it's turned in the favor of the Asian
Oh,
Burritos.
that's how you know. Half of the pillows that you guys see, they're on the floor usually. So
That's it, yeah. Like any bed, like any bed.
any exact too many pillows that you don't use, but they're there just to look good. That's what life is.
That's it. It's aesthetic. It clearly works. Maybe that's the aesthetic of Asian Burritos. We need to make a rename for the team.
Asian burritos or the Asian potatoes,
Or the Asian bed pillows.
or
Just have a little bit of mix up. If you do change that name, I want complete rights to it. So
and I want to
hit
be
me
the
up.
man.
So yeah, you could be coach. This is how you just manifest a match win. You just make the bed. And you literally don't even bother coaching them on plays of Wild Rift. You just coach them on how you make your bed so pristine, so nice. You even do it with like a little angled ruler. You get the 90-degree angle, everything like that.
I gotta show them how to do the folding technique. That's the most.
That's it, yeah.
All right, looks like we're still
I
waiting on
expect
one more.
some TikToks after this of
Oh yes,
the bed mastery.
I have to make mine a TikTok first, but it'll get there. We'll get there. Catch me on Instagram Live instead. I'll teach you everyone here how to make a bed.
But yeah, we're just waiting for that solo lonely player waiting to come into the match, and then we can go for. Are we doing the wheel this time? So loser gets blue side. Loser blue, blue, blue. Cool. So we have Akatsuki Shadows going for first pick again. Waiting for that lonely shadow.
Waiting on
You just
Pinky Winky. I believe that was Wukong, so we're waiting at the top.
Pinky Winky, they're probably like the best name of the entire. I've just looked at all the roster of all the teams, and Pinky Winky definitely takes it.
All right, but what is your favorite team name? That's my question.
Favorite team name? Let me just get that up. I mean, Asian Burrito seems like a pretty sick name. The name of the team that shall not be named more than once is probably one of my favorites, so I'm not going to even say it. But yeah, definitely Asian Burritos for originality, and then the rest for pretty esports sounding teams. I would probably go and say, maybe Slay Icons. That sounds pretty intense team, Slay Icons.
Well, I haven't said it yet, so I'm gonna have my one of the day. My favorite team name is the Commanders. Great team name.
There you go. You've got your first say of the day. That's it. I've said mine once. I'm not saying it again.
I cannot wait to see the stream where they play and hear that name repeated endlessly. Endlessly. That will be the stream that I watch from beginning to end.
Fingers crossed I'm not casting it, so I'm not cringing every time I say it. I'll just be in fetal position. Awesome. So teams are ready. We are going to be going into the draft pick anytime now. So with the Akatsuki Shadows being the losers, they will get the first pick once again, and it is Pinky Winky with the first ban. The name's so nice, he gets the first ban twice.
Let's see if he bans Gragas. That Gragas was very scary to lane against. They know what they're good at. They don't, I guess, necessarily know if that was even their game. They know what didn't work. So let's see how they adapt to that. And
oh,
he does not ban. Is that a technical error or a sign of dominance? We'll never know.
If it was typical EU esports, I would probably be saying he's dunking his biscuits into his tea, but I remember it's all North Americans. We don't really have tea here. Maybe he's dunking some biscuits into coffee just to diss me subliminally. But we have the Olaf ban again, Yumi ban once again. So the bans are pretty much sticking very similar to what the first match were. We were hoping to see some little bit variance. There we go. The Lucian is the variance, as I was saying it.
That Lucian was a menace. He had the highest gold on the Asian Burritos. He had the most kills. So you know what? That's a good ban. We got the Camille ban again. Same. They're looking like Asian Burritos. They said if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That is understandable. Now,
yeah, I guess I definitely wouldn't hate if they did go for the same composition again, because it did work, as you said. We're seeing a Corki first pick. Okay, Lee Sin. Cool.
Okay. So Jamco is working on the clips feature, trying to get it to work because they want you guys to get some prizes and they want some clips. It is a symbiotic relationship. And we got the Thresh. Okay.
So they are switching up pretty much completely so far. So we're not seeing a recycled pick on the side of the Asian Burritos. Once again, Thresh is a great support champ. We're great for Roman. It looks like we're possibly getting the Karma slip through the next. We didn't see Karma
Oh,
banned on that first 3 picks there.
okay. It's interesting because they banned Karma last time as well, and now they're picking. Okay, okay.
Maybe that failed first ban was all just a mental strat.
Just the
Completely
ruse.
throw off the Burritos.
Oh. I saw Gragas there. They see the Gragas and they wanted it. Or are they gonna steal the Nautilus?
Like I say, if I
They
was them, yeah, the Gragas would be probably something that would be wanted to be picked more
Yes.
so over the Nautilus because we do already have the support pick on the side of Asian Burritos.
Yes.
So taking that Gragas was probably a lot better than taking the
Yes.
Nautilus.
And it's good to get that Lee Sin off your back. That nice ult or the stun. It is a good, decent counter to Lee Sin.
Ooh, Zed boy.
Nice Zed hit. Zed's always scary to go against. Even when the team he's on is losing very much, he will always seem to one-shot you. Does not seem to end. Good pick. And we got the Gwen ban. Okay, they have not changed their ban at all.
No, yeah, I mean, Gwen was the 5th ban, I think, of the last match, but yeah, it
Yes.
seems like it just, I mean, the Zoe definitely wasn't the first ban of the last match either, so, yeah, it seems like the same bans, but just in no particular order, because they are just judging it as they go, but yeah, the Zed pick's a great pick. Vex ban once again, oh my god, guys, really? Does no one want to be petrified? I mean, we're nowhere near Halloween, we're pretty much close to Valentine's Day, but who doesn't like a bit of Valentine's petrifying?
I just want to hear one "we" go off.
Yeah,
That's all I want.
yeah. I just want to see one across the map, ultimate, and just completely just destroy with the AP damage. Oh, we
Asian
get
Burritos
Yone
do
ban.
ban Yone. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Yone is a menace. He is
a menace.
scarier than his brother Yasuo, who did receive a buff. So you know what? Maybe not no longer.
Getting rid of that pokey ADC pick there from the Caitlyn, because obviously Asian Burritos hasn't picked their ADC or APC yet, so getting rid of the Lucian pick, getting rid of the Caitlyn is also a very good thing. We're going for the Kennen. Is Kennen going to be the APC?
They got a couple. They got Lee Sin and Zed to get some kills by themselves. They got the Kennen for the team fights.
I'm surprised nobody's picked the Galio yet. Galio hasn't been banned, and Galio is still uppity whoopity. Oh, but the Lilia is also uppity whoopity as well. Uppity whoopity. Uppity whoopity whoopity whoopity. Trying to make it sort of like slam poetry.
I'm picturing a Teletubby, as you say.
Yeah, uppity whoopity picky winky. Let's go.
Okay, Akali and Nautilus.
Oh, nice.
It's a pretty high AP team we're looking at for the Akatsuki. It looks like your dream is coming true with the Kennen APC.
Mm. Fiora, nice.
Wow. Well, if I was the Asian Burritos, I'd definitely invest in some magic resistance.
Yeah, everyone just stack Tenacity boots. Go, 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 go. First item, Tenacity. Everyone take Wit's End. Forget it. Let's just all stack Wit's End. Get some MR, get some attack damage, attack speed. But no, yeah, it's a completely different team comp. It's going to be interesting to see how the Asian Burritos play this one. Maybe they're going to go for a little bit something that's out of their comfort zone, just to sort of maybe try and make it a little bit more of a 50-50 matchup here. But to be fair to Akatsuki Shadows, they have a nice team comp here. I think I've got more faith in this team comp than I did in the last one, especially with Pinky Winky. The guy with the name so nice, He's gone to the Nautilus as well, so... And
Now,
we
he
know how
was
much
top lane.
stands the Nautilus. Yeah, yeah.
So let's see if it's a Nautilus top lane as well. Will he be able to hold his own against Fiora?
Yeah, it looks like we've got the Karma and the Corki in the dual lane. We've got the Kelly in mid, Nautilus top, as we just suspected there with the Ignite. And then we have the Gragas in jungle.
Nice. I'd love to see a Gragas.
So it's going to be an interesting matchup there with the Fiora against the Nautilus.
Yeah. I think Akatsuki definitely has a chance. The Gragas, it's not a complete counter to Lee Sin, but it will definitely put him in his tracks. So I want to see ganks from that Gragas. Many ganks.
Just put it right. Put that sucker right to your mouth. It's
Yes.
almost like you're breathing on it.
I will get closer to my mic.
So we are one. This microphone and me is one. But yeah, I think it's gonna be interesting when we see the team fights with the Kennen and the Thresh there as well, because
Yes.
we know they both have pretty area effects, especially with the Thresh with the little gate if they manage to flash out of it, and whatnot. But then you have the Kennen with the AOE damage, and then Zed and Fiora are there, and the Lee Sin, to be fair,
Yes.
all pick off and try and take off capitalize on the damage that has already been done to the back lane. So
They're definitely Asian
Good.
Burritos definitely has another early game team comp, and it's looking like Akatsuki is definitely going to be on the behind until Corki gets his packages. You know, everyone can scale fully for those fights. But Asian Burritos is definitely they're gonna show off in the beginning, just like last game.
yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see if the Karma really does things for the Akatsuki Shadows. I'm used to seeing people who generally pick that champion do very good things in the match.
Yes.
So interesting to see.
I want to see this Kennen APC. I don't think I've ever seen that in my game. So you know, let's see how good it hits.
There we go. It might be the biggest takeaway of the day. It might be top one Kennen ADC.
Corki's
In your
extremely
server.
low. He gets the heals. You know, they're just going for the poke like always. But Corki has some nasty pokes that you don't want to mess with either.
Yeah, especially when he's got that ultimate.
Yes. And he shoots 5 missiles in your face.
Pow, pow, pow. We're going to see a bit of a matchup here in the blue side of the Akatsuki jungle.
Looks like Lee Sin did get that. He got the blue buff, and he's going to get the scuttle. Get that vision in river.
Yeah, that's right. You beat that Rift Skull.
Yes.
Thresh just
Thresh
give
is
him a
just
bit more.
roaming.
Yeah, saving the Lee Sin some time. Like, just save your legs, man. I've got you. Just talk to me. It's fine.
Right? Lee Sin going bot lane. They got 3 bot, but Kennen is recalling, so they're gonna leave. Nothing going on at the moment, which is good for both teams, to be fair. I mean, Akatsuki's definitely gonna... Oh, Akali fighting that Zed. Oh, gets stunned by the Thresh. Thresh pushes her back, but she's got the smoke. She can just run away.
Oh, Zed with the ultimate. Can he do enough damage? No, not enough.
No, that is
not enough.
No.
We're seeing the Lee Sin, though. Lee Sin is looking for ins there, but the Gragas also just clocked that Lee Sin also. He's like, hey, leave my mid laner alone.
Oh, but we're looking at a fight in their jungle. They're invading. Thresh with the hook. The flash by Karma to get away, but Zed sees her. Oh, no.
Oh, no. Zed flashed in there, overextended.
Karma with the first blood on Zed. Zed could not touch her. Zed shouldn't have ulted Akali before. But
yeah, no,
blue team with the first blood.
We saw blue team get the first blood last match as well.
Oh, yes.
Didn't quite set the pace that we wanted it to.
No, they got first blood, but then they lost 5 of their teammates in the next 10 seconds. This time, they only lost 2. So, you know, they're moving up. They're moving up. They're looking better.
Awesome. So just a bit of an update, guys, on the clip giveaway. So if you tap the clip icon to make the clip, or on PC do the, what was the magical keys? Alt X. That's how you can do it on PC. I know most people will probably be watching on phones, so if you smash that clip icon to get your favorite clips, and then hopefully you get the most views clips.
Nautilus holding his own on the top lane, even against the 2v1. Doing good. Akatsuki still behind about by 2,000 gold, but that is to be expected with this early game from Asian Burrito. Their team is just crazy. Oh, it's looking like Nautilus will not survive. He is getting hooked, ulted by Lee Sin and Fiora, and he goes down. I think blue team should count their losses here.
I thought for a second there that Lee Sin ultimate was a misclick, but it wasn't. It was just to make sure that that Nautilus couldn't flash into any safe bubble that he wanted to. He was definitely in the lion's den for certain.
Ooh, a rare mishook by Meals. They're still going to fight.
Ooh,
Gragas is going in.
Yep.
He will flash out. Karma is going to try to tether them. Does not complete. But Rift Herald is up. Infernal Drag as first drag again is up. Let's see what they'll go for. It's looking like a team fight for Rift Herald. Blue team is going to start it. Wow, they have Corky on the bottom. He's going to go
get him
down.
flushing in. What a bait that was.
Great. Now their whole red Asian Burritos coming in. Akatsuki does get Rift Herald. Red team with the double kill. Zed's going for the double. He gets it. Ooh. Will he escape? No, Akali will take him down. Okay. 3 champions for Rift Herald, but they did take down Zed in the process. There wasn't... I'd say that's evenly matched.
Yeah, we kind of... The Fiora went under the radar there, so in that dragon lane, she has pretty much almost wrecked that first turret, which is always going to be great for lane dominance there, and much more pressure on the side of Akatsuki Shadows. But yeah, that, to be fair, a lot was happening in that team fight, but the communication from Asian Burrito to force that Corky into the Rift Herald and then see the Kennen flash over the wall, ult was beautiful poetry in motion.
That Corky did not know what hit him.
Yes.
Okay. Akali did get a double kill on that Rift Herald team fight. Looking like another fight in mid. Karma with the good ult. Not enough to save her. Zed going in on Pinky Winky. Pinky goes down. Zed goes down as well. Great Gragas ult, but it will not be enough. Red team with the quad kill. Gragas as their jungler, only one alive.
When it comes to the team fights, it's looking like this Kenning's going to be an issue for the Akali, because obviously that smoke screen is not going to be enough for the Kenning ultimate. I mean, if she manages to flank, basically completely bait him, but move out of those smokes, that's the only way she can get around it.
Trying to go for a steal right now. I can see it. I can see it in his eyes. He's going for it, and he dies. I saw it though.
Not quite the Jinzhou steal we saw the first match for the red dragon there.
No. But I saw the hustle and determination, and I respect it.
It was noticed. It was well noticed.
Exactly.
Blue team lost a turret.
Okay, looking like blue team is pushing mid hard. Lee Sin's going in. Fiora is just on top, and Karma is dead. Will Corky get away? He flashes out. Oh,
nice Kennen.
But that Kennen is just 4,000 gold ahead of him. He's got 5 kills, no deaths. He's got Riftmaker, Rabadons. You don't survive a Kennen ult anymore.
Yeah. I think the important thing... Ooh. The important thing here is for the Corky, if that Karma gets taken out, the escapability and viability of that Corky shrinks by pretty much 50% there. So
yes,
for Asian Burritos to clock onto that and do something about that was a very good play.
He needs to hug those walls and those corners. That is the only way Corky can escape right now. Fiora building Hole Breaker. She doesn't care about the team fights. She's
Nah.
just going to be pushing because, I mean, they're winning the team fights without her.
Yeah, I think it was just
Great play by
absolute slaughter on the side of Asian Burritos if Fiora was just there anyway. So, yeah, she's doing right by
Another
getting that
team
Hole
fight.
Breaker. It's a
Braga's getting
2v4,
caught.
3v4.
Honestly, a great ult by Thresh to just stop the push by the blue team because Akatsuki probably would have won that team fight. And they're going back in. Asian Burritos making their own team fights when they want them, getting the kill on Gragas, getting the kill on Karma, coming in again, Thresh with the hook, another cannon ult. It's looking like Akali's gonna die. You can't hide in the smoke because you're still getting hit, and they're gonna get another turret. Let's see if they can get this Nautilus. Oh my gosh. This Thresh
Great
is
to the inhibi.
not letting anyone move.
Oof,
Okay,
nice.
trying for the defense.
Back from the
Another Thresh hook, another Thresh TP into. Oh my gosh. This Thresh.
That Gragas ultimate only delayed the inevitable there because Thresh was just back in and completely taken out that Gragas there. Corki flying into the Lee Sin. Lee Sin pounces back onto the Corki. Nice play.
People are flying. People are dying.
This Lee Sin though.
Wow, he gets away with 1 health.
My guy, once again, recycling my saying he's clutching that 4-leaf clover to get out of there with that little health.
Wow.
He's clenching something. It may be the 4-leaf clover, it may be butt cheeks, but he's clenching
He's
something.
still in the river. And now
And
he
he
is
gets-
recalling. Yes. It's another 15k gold lead. It's another hard way to come back with this. You have to play so safe. Farm as much as you can. Honestly, you let Corki stay bot lane and just get 120 gold from every super minion and hope he can scale off that, in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't think they can sort of afford that though into these team fights because without Corki's damage, it's just going to be absolutely brutal.
This Thresh is just forcing these team fights and blue team can't do anything about it. Thresh gets pushed into turret, gets away, looking for another hook. Kennen with an insane ult on 4 different people. Quad kill,
Oh,
5 go down. That might be it. Let's see if this Rift Herald can go for Nexus. It's got enough health. Get that last little hit, Rift Herald. Come on. You got it, buddy. Boom!
He's in there.
Great
Just enough time
stasis. He
for the
goes
creep to
down.
roll
You're going
through.
for it.
There we go.
Oh.
That was
And
a
Asian
brilliant
Burritos.
play
Yes.
from Asian Burritos there. I mean, we saw the pushback of the Gragas ultimate, but it wasn't just enough to force them out of there or trying to get them to scuttle out of it or trying to bait off that team fight. They didn't take it. They still went completely 100% foot on the pedal and managed to smash that Baron lane with the Rift Herald there all the way to the Nexus. So GG Asian Burritos with a 2-0.
That was a great 2-0. That Gragas was trying to stop fights, but Thresh just kept pushing them back in that fight. So said, "We're not done with you. Get over here." Then just starts the team fights right back up every single time.
And then you just
Crazy,
have that Kenny
crazy.
just mobbing up
Oh,
anything
my
that was
gosh.
just thinking they could try and get away. You just saw that
Oh,
Kennen
my gosh.
with the movement speed, visibility, with the teleport, then with that ultimate. The Akali just couldn't
Yeah.
stand it. It was I was expecting more from the Akali play there and the Akali pick, to be fair. But as we see the Kennen taking that 15k damage, I believe if that match went any further, he would have been like to the moon with that damage. But he did get the MVP, and rightfully so, to be fair. That was a really good play. I'm still shocked by that. Forcing the Corki into the Rift Herald, and then Kenny was just like, oh, you know what? This is
I
just
got
calculated.
nowhere.
He saw that. He literally projected himself around the moon just to come and get that kill with the right mathematical equation played out there. It was really well played. Fantastic ADC Kenny
That was
there.
great. Yes. No, it was just the team comp was insane. Fiora doing no damage, but she doesn't need to. You know how much damage she did to the towers? That's what she was focused on, and it worked. brought the team the gold they needed. Meals with
It just sets a
7,000.
really good high for Asia Burritos as well, because we didn't see again just the same team over and over again. We saw different champion picks, so we know that their champion pool is a big one. So it's going to be interesting to see what they can bring in the rest of the tournament as well. The rest of the flavor of the Asian burrito is clearly a delicacy.
Yes, definitely. They're definitely showing off that burritos are better than tacos. And I agree. Burritos, they're not to be trifled with. They are a dominance, and they showed that off today. And I can't wait to see them fight some other teams, honestly.
I mean, I'd like to comment on. Cool.
Can
Awesome.
they hear us? Oh.
They can hear us. But yeah, as I was going to say, I'm not going to weigh in my penny on the tacos versus burritos. I am a simple British boy. If you threw a bacon sarnie into the mix, I would probably wager that burrito with a bacon sarnie, or even a bacon breakfast burrito. Maybe that's where the two cultures collide. We need to see in the EU team. Breakfast burrito.
The burrito versus taco debate has been going on for a while, and it has left many bodies, but one I'm starting up is a taco a sandwich? That's my question of the day. Is a taco a sandwich?
I mean, possibly. It could definitely be a sandwich. I'm not versed in this food linguistics.
The sandwich first? The sandwich.
Yeah, most of my sandwiches are on very soft breads, not a crunchy taco, so...
Hey, there's soft tacos?
I'm going to say no. There is soft tacos. That is the spanner in the works there. But I'm going to say no. A sandwich is definitely on two pieces of bread that feel like a cloud. That are probably very bad for your sides. Too much carbs, but it's pretty much a staple of British diet, I think.
It's a soft piece.
Cool. So we are spinning the wheel to see who gets first pick. It is going to be either TST or BlackStar Gaming. I'm just going to have a quick look. And it is BlackStar Gaming with the first pick, guys. I'm just having a quick look at the teams and the players. Oh, we got the juice on the side of BlackStar Gaming there. That's a name. Quite rivaling the Pinky Winky there. In the Baron Lane also. And then for the TST One for All.
Juicy Woosy. That would have been a nice
Juicy
name.
Woosy, yeah.
Juicy Woosy.
Oh, we've got Papu Lover on TST as well. So it's going to be flavorful names. Very flavorful names.
We do have two TST teams in this tournament. We have the one is playing today is TST One for All, but we also have TST Acolytes. They are not playing today, but they will be next week. So
cool. So BlackStar Gaming running a little bit behind, guys, but we will get the game up and running ASAP. I mean, with a name like TST One for All and BlackStar Gaming, no matter how excited I get, I can't imagine I would mispronounce either of these. I am back to my English. Oh my god, I can't say English. My English linguistics. There's no more Akatsuki or anything like that. We're just back to basics, which is pretty good. So.
I'm pretty sure I said Akatsuki wrong every time.
I gotta say, yeah. I thought, you know what? I'm gonna let him roll with it. I'm not gonna interrupt him like Appa did with me, completely throwing me off. So I thought, you know what? Let's let him roll with it. It's good. It's good. He's hyped. I don't want to bring him down.
All right. BlackStar Gaming running a little bit behind. We'll wait on them. TST does get first pick and first ban.
I think it's BlackStar Gaming, isn't it?
BlackStar Gaming. Okay.
With first pick.
BlackStar Gaming does have first pick. I am.
Oh, we can pronounce the teams, but just not whether it's the first pick or not.
I will leave my twit longer on my apology.
Yeah. I'm so sorry. I got first pick team incorrect. It won't happen again. I will be a better person. Please have me back next time.
Please,
Hopefully the chat
please.
forgives me. Just having a look and see what's going on in the chat there.
You
Pretty
know, I
much
haven't
clear.
heard Wild Rift music in forever, and it feels nice to hear. It feels very nice.
I feel kind of at ease.
I might
after
turn
that.
I might turn
After-
my audio back on in Wild Rift.
Just crank it up to a full 100%. Cool. So both teams are almost ready, guys. We have the lobby full. BlackStar Gaming are on the side of blue because they get the first pick. So we are just waiting for the readies in the chat.
Oh, the team saying hello to each other. We love to see that camaraderie, you know, right before they go to killing each other
That's it. Yeah,
in the battlegrounds. You know?
Full both hands round the neck, throttling each other, trying to come out on top. But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be expecting. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's the we were. It's not only Jamco's first official tournament of 5v5. It is the Wee Woo face reveal. We probably should have marketed that a little bit more. It's clear you've got a bit of an audience here, mate.
I don't know why. I'm just here. What about Blam, guys? What about Blam? His voice is just so luxurious. I could never. No, it's a great duo. It's a great duo. I'll give you that.
I don't know. I think the British accent to American audiences or other countries is a bit like Marmite. You either hate it or you love it. So
I don't even know what Marmite is.
Do you not have Marmite in America?
You gotta. If you say the American word, I might know it, but I don't know what Marmite
Is it called Vegemite?
I've heard of that.
Vegemite. It's basically the same thing. Both nasty, so you don't want it.
I was like, it sounds nasty. Like someone was like, you should have poutine, but that sounds nasty too. But they're like, it's amazing. But
anything with poo in it.
Yeah, right? Exactly.
It's a hard pass from me.
All right, we got first band coming up from BlackStar Gaming. Let's see what the bands are. Are they going to be the same? Is it going to be the Vex, the Yone, the Aatrox? It is the Aatrox.
Nice.
Even after, has it been 3 nerfs now? Aatrox is still not to be trifled.
Yeah, he has it pretty much all. He has the lane dominance that you can get, but then also in team fights, he's pretty much very solid pick into the team fights with a CC. We have the Nunu pick. Nunu ban.
I am mad at whoever banned Nunu. I am very mad at that person. I am offended as a Nunu.
The roles are reversed. Both matches for the last match, Vex ban. Now we get a Nunu ban. You kind of get in how I feel.
I am so sad right now. The Nautilus ban, the Ezreal ban.
Yeah.
Wow.
Are you serious?
We're angry together.
Both Nunu and Vex?
Together.
I think we should just like let this match go silent.
I don't know. I don't like TST anymore. They're banning our favorites, right?
That's it. I'm gonna make a little shrine against them.
The Nautilus ban, okay, and the Caitlyn pick.
I mean, I was bigging up the name of the juice, but now I'm just like, I don't know if I'm feeling that name anymore.
I don't know. Do we do voodoo?
I think I might have to. I think I might just have to Google it and maybe watch a YouTube video on how to do voodoo, just for that pure violation of the Nunu and the Vex ban there.
Honestly, they had to have done it on purpose. Who bans Nunu?
Who bans Vex?
Right?
Plenty of people. I mean, we didn't see all ban both at the last matches, so I'm just an unlucky one. But we're getting the Jax pick as well. So again, interesting. Great pick, especially for Baron lane or jungle there.
Yes, Jax hitting turrets hurts my heart just as much as when he hits me in the face. The Samira
had a real weapon.
Honestly. Give him a
Samira
sword.
pick, a great pick. That's it. Give him a broom.
He has a broom already, basically.
It's basically a lantern on a stick.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Ramos.
Oh, yes! Rammus, let's go! If it's not the Vex, it's the Rammus. Getting a bit of that. Okay.
It's interesting to see Rammus early because let's see how TST, kind of adapts to that. Do they go magic now? Will they start picking some magic here?
Oh, Nami pick,
Panther.
nice. So Nami with a Caitlyn, that's a really good combo there.
And we do see it. We do see the Ari mid. Well, she's always good mid, but against the Rammus, that's better than normal.
Chantel would be very happy with that Nami pick. Ari pick in mid. We're seeing that Zoe ban once again.
Zoe, very, very annoying. She teleports in front of you, smacks you in the face, and leaves. I'd be annoyed at that too. Ooh.
I don't know what I find more annoying, the fact that the banned the Vex and the Nunu, or the Zoe pick.
Banning
Then we go,
Garen.
there's a Galio. Galio ban once again. I was surprised we didn't get to see the Galio pick on that last match, to be fair.
Yeah.
He was wide open. He didn't get banned on that last match of the series for Asian Burritos versus Akatsuki Shadows.
He does
But
have
he's
one of the
banned this
best
time
ults
around.
in the game. I do think that.
Yeah. And there's that Yumi
Yu-
ban.
Ah.
Blocking off that Yumi and Samira combo.
That's a good ban too. It's a good ban. Everyone hates a Yumi. Well, oh, you know what? Never mind. People love Yumi. Let's see what they pick. I'm surprised by that Garen ban. I'm guessing so they know that they needed a top and a support, and that's exactly what they banned: a top and a support champion. And top looking like Malphite. Looking like a Malphite top, maybe? Maybe Malphite support.
Yeah, we could still see Malf support.
Yeah.
I mean, for all we know, the Jax could be that Baron lane pick. He
True.
could be jungle. It's looking like they're going for set in the Baron lane for BSG.
That's a good pick. That's a good pick. Feel like they do need some magic besides Nami.
It's oh,
And
there we
that's
go.
There it is.
My little purple trooper, Vega.
Yes.
And before the release of Vex, that was my guy. So kudos to those picking Vega. Thank you.
You like the short character, I see.
Yeah, I like the vinegar. I mean, I don't think I would want to sprinkle Vega on my chips, but there we go. So we're getting the Leona support pick there for the Samira. It's looking like Malf in the Baron lane with the Jax in the jungle and Ari in mid. And then we're going to get the Rammus jungle versus with the Vega in the mid lane, set in the Baron, and then Nami and Caitlyn in the duo lane.
Okay. Let's see how this goes. We got Rammus probably going to build some anti-heal real early for that Samira and Jax.
I'm going to see how close to my build this Rammus plays, so it's going to be interesting. But with the Vega, it's all about the acquisition of getting those last hits and getting those stacks for your AP. Let's see how well the Vega player does.
This looks like it's going to be a decently long match. I don't see any crazy early game. You got Jax trying to scale, Samira trying to scale, and on the other team, you have Veigar trying to scale. And Caitlyn's got that poke throughout the entirety of the game. But we'll see. And let's see how Malphite build. Let's see if they build tank, because they already have a Leona, or if they just go for that AP, destroy some armadillo. They're looking for some armadillo soup.
I'll have the lack of abuse towards my Rammus. I want to see him safe. I want to see him healthy. I want to see him doing what he does, rolling in there with his ultimate, smashing down, causing a bit of earthquake, and then just taunting people for the lols. So it's going to be interesting to see.
And then walking really, really slowly
We're seeing the Leona with the Ignite. That's interesting.
Okay. Malphite with the barrier. Okay, so it is the Jax jungle.
Yep.
Not a lot of skins that I'm seeing, you know?
Welcome to Wild
Very vanilla,
Where
isn't it? Yeah.
Right.
We
I
we
see
were
the
seeing
Molten
quite a bit of,
Rammus.
yeah, we're seeing quite a bit of flavor in the last match, and then this
Yeah.
match we got the the dual lanes
Well,
flexing
you know
a little
what?
bit there.
Minions
Yeah,
have spawned.
they're shiny. They look good together. I see that.
2/5. We can't complain.
Well, let's see how this bot lane goes. I do know Caitlyn's got that poke, and Samira, not so much. So let's see how Leona's just gonna focus at Samira and stun her when she ults. I don't know. It might be a tough matchup for BSG.
Yeah, I think if the Leona can get in there, she can do for a support. She does quite a bit of that damage early game as well. So with the Zenith Blade getting in there, and then with this stun as well, as long as she can utilize it onto the Caitlyn to stop the poke onto her ADC, it could be a very well played matchup. To be fair.
We'll see. We'll see. We got the regular top lane shenanigans. They're trying to poke each other. Maybe they'll say hi, have some coffee in the first minute, relax. Bot lane going straight to work. They're going for blood.
Zenith Blade there.
Almost. Looks like they're gonna try to go for that. Red ward, they got it. Malphite definitely taking those trades. His shield is just so good in the early game. And Set's gonna force it. He's got level 3. He got stuff. He got some damage in. Slow game. Slow game. I like it. You know, it's a nice. It's nice. Okay, they're going in.
Oh, you jinxed
Malphite
it,
with the
you jinxed
flash.
it.
Jax with the flash.
Ooh.
Going with the stun. Will they have enough to kill him? Ooh, it's not enough.
Even
Oh!
nice.
But it is
Champion slain.
Jax with the final jump onto Set just to put him out of his misery. And TST gets the first blood.
Against any other matchup, the activation of the grits there on the set was a really well played, well timed grits. But unfortunately had the Jax jump in there, so it was just something that was just a bit unfortunate, but delaying the inevitable. But well played though, well played.
That was good. Set almost had it. He could have got the double kill. Malphite was one shot away from dying, but it just wasn't close enough.
Spinning his stone Beyblade,
Yep.
letting it rip.
That's a throwback. The Beyblades.
I'm a boomer, mate. So it all comes out. All the cultural references come out.
I had Beyblades for days. I had the little tournament. You know, don't worry, I got you. But I mean, other than that, BSG still keeping up in gold. If anything, still ahead in gold. So it's definitely not the end of the world. Oh, another gank on top lane. TST's. Oh, now BSG switched it.
They do. They respond with the flavor of Rammus there, getting the gank onto the Malphite, but we're getting Jax ganking the bot lane here. It's a 3-on-3.
A Veigar ult just to leave, do some damage. Looks like nothing comes out of that. Yep, just, you know, they beat each other up and left. That was just a schoolyard fight, nothing big.
That's it, yeah, scrapping, like full both arms, windmilling at each other. It's like, you know what, let's show them what we can do.
The teacher broke up that fight. Ooh, nice Nami bubble.
I just saw someone reference my Rammus there as a meat bag with smite. I'm disgusted in chat there. Leave my little boy alone.
Listen, once you get past that turtle shell, he tastes delicious. He is a practice.
I think he gets a bad rap. He's clearly getting a bad rap here. Don't you join in. Can't hear you.
Wow. Yeah, wait. Everyone just wants to eat us, Blam. What's going on?
Everyone's just rolling in on my Rammus here. No pun intended.
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit intended. So we're seeing almost 20 seconds on both of the jungle camps here. Heavy
Ooh,
presence
Ari
for
Charm.
TST
They're going
in
for
that
the
mid
mid
lane.
They
Nice.
definitely got it.
I think taking out that Vega probably be a little bit too early because he's going to, by the time Vega comes back, it's both the camps are up. Vega's the kind of champion you want to sort of take out before then.
Still looking for this team fight. They got the stun on Rammus. Samir's trying to build up her ult. She gets it.
Oh, nice. Triple kill there.
That is how you Samira. Oh my goodness. The triple kill into the Infernal Drag. Third time Infernal Drag is the first drag. Best drag, first drag. Understandable.
I thought the Vega was going to do a well-timed ability there and call down the heavens to steal that dragon, but he didn't quite get it. But
He
no,
doesn't
that
steal the
Samira triple
dragon.
kill was absolute tasty.
Yes.
More tasty than my Rammus. trying to shift the shadow off the Rammus being eaten here. I'm trying to move it towards Samira.
It's a delicacy in some places. You know?
It is. I've seen some really horrible TikToks of people eating turtle.
Oh,
And the
blue team
noise
gets
isn't
it.
the one. Oh, Mouth with a nice
Malphite
one
with
there.
the ult.
Also,
Set trying to escape. He will not get out of there. Set dies to Jax. Jax just slowly farming. He's got 800 gold on Rammus. That's not good. Leona with the great stun on Rammus, but nothing comes out of that. You can't kill Rammus.
we're seeing the Jack kind of activate that stun pretty early in the team fights there and kind of hoping for the best of trying to get somebody with that stun. It's not quite hitting all the time, but he's a very aggressive Jax player, I do have to say.
And it's working out for them too. They have 6 kills to that 1, but blue team's still catching. They're still ahead in gold, actually. Surprising.
Yeah, they're farming up.
So yeah.
And they do have the first turret as well, so it is a bit of tit for tat. Yes, they do have the kill lead, but BSG do have that turret. It's looking like that Rift Herald secures another turret for BSG.
2 turrets for BSG. Sets minding his business top. He doesn't care about life. Will Rammus get this?
Oh no, what a misclick. I felt
Exclamation
that on 10
mark
level.
ult in the chat.
I felt that on 10 different levels spiritually. That has happened to me countless times.
Yes.
It's okay, Doughty. I'm here for you. I've got an AA Rammus meeting after these match. You're okay. Failing these Rammus ults is just something that you shouldn't take lightly. But we can carry that burden with you as Rammus mains, so you're more than welcome.
You have more shoulders to cry on.
Yeah, and these shoulders aren't spiked, so you're okay.
But Rammus is.
Free coffee. We've got Asian burritos there, cooked up by Asian burritos. It's all good. It's all good. Don't worry about it.
They're still okay. They still have the gold advantage, just slightly. Just slightly.
Yeah. I mean, with these early turret taken as well, so the turret acquisition early for BSG is a really good place to put pressure on the lanes to sort of break up team fights, to break up jungle objectives as well. So they are doing the right thing rather than just trying to go for kills and combat the kill lead there.
Slow and steady wins the race. They're playing
nice
great ult by Veigar. They get the quick kill on Leona. Red team gonna count their losses and run away. Oh, maybe they go for the team fight. Malphite's bot. I don't think so. He's leaving.
Yeah. It's looking like the Malphite is picking the tank. I mean, probably rightfully so, because we're seeing this Leona quite aggressive, even though she is a building tank. So they need that sort of backline. They need that emergency button Malphite tank to kind of take any sort of black from the enemy team as well.
I am surprised to see Randuin as a first item on Malphite, though.
Yeah. From all that crit damage with Samira, isn't it? Oh, no, he's on the same team as Samira. Sorry.
No, he's on the same team. It's only Caitlyn right now with crit. So.
Yeah, Kaylee with a crit, yeah.
I don't know if I would agree with that as his first item, but let's see. Oh, red team coming in. They got the Leona stunned, and Nami dies, and they get away. Yeah, this Leona, or this Samira is just killing and leaving.
Nope.
Our team's
Vega
starting
not
to get
quite getting anybody there with that little third ability there. He was hoping to capture somebody, it seems. He's offering an and in the duo lane, looking to go back. Second Rift Herald up now. Will we see BSG secure another Rift Herald? But we're seeing the Jax, the Mouth, and the Ori all very present around that camp. And it's just Rammus in the mid. He's got to be very careful he doesn't get
They're
taken
gonna
out
start
here.
it. Set's coming in. He sees what's going on, but he's by himself. Rammus, can he do it? Anything? Rammus said, "I
Set's
see you,
taking a
and I'm
pinch, yeah.
leaving." Set's dead. Rammus is gonna
just like
count
that
his
meme.
losses. Nope.
Where he
He said,
literally just
"Nope."
did the peace sign and just disappeared. He was like, nah,
He
I'm
said,
done.
"Okay," and left.
Yeah, yeah. He's got to stay
Oh, but they're
alive for
going
that
for the
dragon.
He flashes.
Oh, it's domination here
Oh,
for
but
TST
the
in mid
charm.
lane.
They're gonna take this tower. Will they take the
Ooh,
second
there
one?
we go.
Looks like they're pushing. Nami can't do much by herself. She's the only one alive right now. TST is winning every team fight. Another Nami stun, but it's just
They
not
could probably
enough.
take this Inibi here. Yeah, they're running down this mid
Will
lane.
they?
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
Is that Rift Herald gonna? Oh, he
the
didn't.
Nami bubble! The Nami bubble to kill Rift Herald a second before it hits the turret. Great bubble.
Rammus in there,
Rammus comes in.
He's
got Glacial Shroud. It's not enough.
Ooh.
Oh,
nice.
Great
Block
Samira
that
E to
Samira.
block it. Nice.
Wow.
Yeah, TST is just popping off on these team fights. Blue team is trying to rally back. They're looking to push for this dragon. But TST's got 3 people there, and Samira is hungry. Will she get enough? She's poking that Nami. Set is teleporting in. He's running up.
Oh, nice little
Veigar
mitigation
is
there
just-
from the
yeah.
Vega, but it looks like they're going to reset now. I
There is
don't
7 Nami.
They didn't try. They couldn't take it fast enough, so that's probably why they retreated there.
Yep, they're gonna count their losses. Malphite with the ult in.
Nice.
Oh my goodness, great ult by Ahri and Malphite. Ahri just hopping over, killing some people, hopping back, stealing dragon. That was all her. My dragon, my kills. Toodles.
Yeah, my baby. That priority in that mid lane as well is gave a lot of pressure towards the BSG there, but it's also we're seeing some of BSG trickling in on that early try for the Drake there cost them quite a lot of health on some of the champions, and then we had Rammus kind of there was a bit of a mixed emotions going on there. Rammus was like, nah, leave it, they've got this, because Rammus was in that duo lane there, and then we still had people circulating between the jungle, the red side jungle, and then mid, not quite sure, knowing what the Rammus wanted to do, and then they just literally let it go, but then also TST managing to take some kills off the back of it as well. Ahri with the kill on the set.
Ahri is taking everything. They got turret. They're gonna push. Veigar in the bush by himself. He's scared. Guerrilla warfare style. And he gets the minions.
Oh, slow there, but status. Oh, I think that was poorly timed status there for that Jax. Oh, no.
Oh?
Jax stunned by the Vega, though.
Oh, but Malphite has his ult. Oh, he is beaten up by 5 people all at once.
Oh my god, look at him go.
Oh,
He's got them
my
stacks.
gosh. This is an army. This is
There's
a
that minion
5-man
wave.
squad. They're pushing. They're going for Nexus right now.
Yeah, if they
They're
could
going for
clear
the
these
fights.
two here.
The stuns. Another ult.
Minions are
It's
there.
not enough. It's not enough.
Get
But
in there.
can they get
Build the
the
damage.
Nexus? It's enough.
There we go. Jaxor is in with those minions, and once Jax gets his hands on any sort of structure, he beats it with to a pulp with his fake weapon.
Broom. Yes.
Yeah, and he's there. He is with his 808s. He's got his 808 KDA there.
Nice.
MVP. Very aggressive Jax. So even though we saw a very sort of like slow early game, we still saw the aggression of the Jacks, especially with that gank to lead to the first blood for that team. And then it was just a snowball effect of the aggression of this Jacks from there. So well played by the TST there.
PSG did have, they were keeping up with gold, but even when they were keeping up in gold, they just didn't have the team fight capabilities that TST had, and they were great at farming, but they need to be better on those team fights. That's exactly what caught them. Yeah.
The only real backbone they really had was the Rammus there, and then obviously if the Leona fell on the side of TST, they still had the Malphite, that emergency push button for Malf, and then they had the Samira and the Ari being able to pick up any sort of backline, and then the aggressive Jax was always in there, procced in that stun just to stop any sort of damage going onto him, and then hopefully trying to land it on him, and it clearly won. So fair play to TST there. But like as you said, BSG do need a shout out there for not completely just trying to fumble it by keeping up with the kills. They were trying to get some sort of prioritization in the lane, and they were doing it early game, and then it kind of just fell off because TST had the gold lead of 4k at points, which meant that they were far ahead in terms of item builds and stuff like that. So fair play to TST. But I think BSG still have a fight in them. I don't think it is as much as a slaughter as that first match by Asian Burritos versus.
No, Akatsuki. It's definitely still close. They just have to work on their team fights. The set was, I believe 2k, 3k almost gold ahead of that Malphite, but that Malphite left that lane and focused on the team fight aspects of his team, and that set was, pushing his lane, minding his business. So let's see how they adapt top, how they adapt the supports as well, because it felt that that Leona was stunning. That Leona was coming in, stunning, and leaving. It was hit and runs by the TST. So it's they have it in them. They just have to change the way that they were using their skills, and I'm excited to see it.
Yeah, I think Nami probably was the top pick of that match of BSG there.
Yes.
The set had potential, but like you said, once the snowballing effect from the side of TST came along, it's sort of like the plays alone wasn't enough to keep this set alive to outplay. So I think it just needs a better team comp pick from BSG. If they do lose the kill lead early game, it's just focusing that prioritization in the lanes, securing the turrets, but making sure they're pushed in the lanes as well. So especially when those jungle objectives come up. So like I said, it was an even fight, but it's just the aggression of TST kind of pushed it over the line for the favor of that team.
All right, and BSG does get first pick because they lost. Loser gets first pick. And I just want to shout out that Nami bubble to kill the Rift Herald right before it took inhibitor. Shout out that Nami bubble. That was
I hope that one was clipped. Not clipped.
That one
it's an injustice if that's not clipped.
I was in awe. I was like, wow, Nami bubble into Rift Herald. I'd be offended as a jungler. Rift Herald's my baby. That's scabs.
I'd be face palming more than Doughty when he missed that ultimate in that bottom lane.
No, you're supposed to be his shoulder to cry on, Blam. You can't freak it up.
Called out, like that Rammus fail. There we go. Beautiful.
Oh man, it was
playing the devil's advocate. Yeah,
he's on both sides of his shoulder. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. Whispering sweet nothings in the in Doubt here right now. But I'm gonna call out the wheel. The wheel is generally, I think it's a jinx because both of the times that the team who got first pick has lost. So I think the wheel is doing something here. True. The wheel's jinxing the teams. Because we saw Akatsuki Shadows, they got first pick, they lost. We're seeing PSG get the first pick, they've lost. It's clearly a red side buff going on right now, or that wheel has a serious vendetta against the blue side.
Can they forfeit their first pick? What if they just forfeit?
Yeah. Can we cancel that debuff that's unspoken, please?
We'll give it to you. Just pass it on, double it and pass it on.
Yeah, just a favor.
All right, now the teams are ready. Everyone's in. They said their hellos. Now they say their goodbyes. They're getting ready to pick.
I feel I'm a bit more hopeful for BSG. Maybe they have more of a chance to make this into a 3-match series. But I see with a lot of the tournaments that we don't see that a lot in the first few rounds of the tournaments. There's no sort of like 3-match games because of like how the brackets are, and we don't know the potentials of any of the teams, and neither of the teams know of that. But we're seeing that Nunu ban get that love once again. So
I
no
hate
Nunu
TST.
or Weewoo. Yeah.
I hate TST.
Force the loss. Force the loss.
You're gonna have a caster rooting against you because you're banning Nunu, guys. Don't ban Nunu. You're making me sad.
Use your caster curse privilege, mate. Just go ham. Go ham on TST.
I will get the viewers against them. That's what I will do. I will rally, start a strike.
Make that prediction.
But look, I'm liking the bans. Look, they're going for the Samira ban because they saw Samira decimate. They're going for the Malphite ban because they saw Malphite doing that team fight damage. So it's oh my god, they hate us.
I'm walking away now.
They hate us, Blam. Oh my gosh. Nunu and Vex, first 2 bans.
Really can't handle the AP, can they? Clearly.
Wow.
But no, I mean,
They
it worked
really-
from last month. I mean,
Yeah.
would we know if BSG would pick these champions? But
No.
that Israel ban once again from BSG.
Ezreal's got that nasty pick. The poke. Sorry, not the pick. Still upset
Pick
at
poke,
the.
pick poke. Yeah, he's still recovering from that new ban once again.
Yes, I'm still. They want to be the villains. I think they're going for that villain arc. You know.
Yeah, that's it. That likable villain arc. But BSG managing to secure the Aatrox pick.
Oh, okay. And that's Cab on Aatrox. Cab was their. Oh no, it was Dowdy. Cab was their solo lane, correct?
I
believe
guess
so.
yeah, it was a solo lane, yeah. Oh, there's that Leona pickle once again.
Okay. But why do I see Lulu? Why do
Yeah,
I see
Lulu APC? Lulu APC?
Machine
Are they going
Gun
for a troll
Lulu?
pick? Yeah, they're gonna go ADC Lulu. We've seen that before when she was first released. Lulu building the Blade of the Rune King on the EU server. That was
Hey,
fun.
It hits. And they switch back.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
Looking like they're trying to keep it.
as well.
Dowdy on Yumi. I like this. It's a whole new team by BSG. They said, okay, our first team didn't work. We're switching it up, and TST is like, hey, we're changing.
We got the
let's
Jinx
keep
pick as
it
well.
They're playing for late game. Like the RE, the same. It's the same team by TST. It
Same
looks
team
like.
comp, yeah.
Yeah.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But
Yeah, honestly.
we like to see flavor, don't we? We'd rather see flavor.
Yeah, for us, because we're
Yeah.
like, give us drama, But they just relax. They gotta win. They add another game to switch it up if they have to.
They got for that Galio ban once again. Galio is getting a lot of hate, just like our Vex and our Nunu.
But he's not picked as much, so it's like the hate is.
I feel it's
there.
personal against us.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
personal against us.
Definitely is. The first two bans were us. Come on.
Couldn't believe it. Absolute disgrace. It's going to be interesting seeing this Jinx and Yumi combo, though. Obviously, Jinx alone, if she gets fed early game or she manages to get that kill lead within that duo lane, it's a troublesome thing, especially with that Yumi as well, the Yumi ultimate.
But they do have to deal with that Leona stun, and that Leona stun hurts. And once they get stunned, they get poked. And Yumi, I don't know if they can out heal the damage that they'll be seeing. I wonder what ADC TSD will have though. Yeah, because the last two picks...
here. Oh, is it going to be Lulu?
No, it's not. No,
is this
it's
going to rival the Jaina ADC from EU?
It's not gonna. Is it gonna be Lulu top? No.
No, surely not. That'd be hilarious.
They're trolling, right?
Yeah.
I know. I'm up in my
killing me.
seat
The
right now.
anticipation.
I'm staring
Anticipation.
Lulu dead in the there it is.
I think they're just doing it just to get just biting our nails.
Oh my gosh. Okay, they got the set. They stole set from BSG
At
to
least to swap it
respond.
up a little bit.
Yes, yes. Well, they had to.
I
They
mean,
banned
have
Malphite.
to, exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
they can't have the mouth. Yeah.
They were forced to switch it up. Lucian.
Ooh, they got the
okay.
Lucian. Lucian mid lane against the Ari. Okay. If we can utilize those dashes, zoom zoom.
Yeah.
Appa, you
Hate
put the
to
one
see
on
it,
BSG. You done goofed, Appa. You done goofed. Have that one back at your karma for calling me out about Akatsuki.
Yeah, we can't say Akatsuki. I can't say. But you know what? We'll call out Appa. That's fine.
Yeah, we want a tweet long apology from Appa
Yes.
about giving the wrong point to the wrong team.
By midnight.
Yeah, by midnight. Yeah, if it's not, we'll riot.
Yes. And the Corky. Okay, another Corky.
My name is
And a
Appa, and I
Mundo.
done goofed.
You're gonna have to wear a sign, Appa. You're gonna have to wear a sign and stand outside. Okay.
It will be
Forfeit.
my greatest shame. My apologies.
If you've just put it in the favor of BSG there, you have to forfeit and wear a sign around your neck. You have to go on cam throughout the next match. Neither me or we will be on the face cams. It'll be you with the sign around your neck.
Yes.
And we're getting the Mundo as the last pick for the jungle pick here. So it's clear that Doughty likes the tankier jungle picks, it seems. Because we had the Rammus, we've got the Mundo.
I feel Dowdy. I'm the same way. We like to see it. And we got the Yumi. Yumi on Mundo is great too, so it's interesting to see.
We got Life of a Hooligan saying, "Wee woo, you need a choo choo when Jax gets ganks."
Well, if they didn't ban Nunu, I would choo choo, but they did, so I can't choo choo. Right? You can't choo choo a Jax. There is an Aatrox, but that man that's a train that has been derailed. And he crashes into everyone, you know?
Aatrox is basically Choo Choo Charlie of Wild demented spider train coming off the tracks. Got no
I'm
love
more
for
of
nobody.
a Thomas the Tank Engine kind of guy, you know, not scary trains.
Dude, will we get copyrighted if I started singing the Thomas the Tank Engine theme?
Welcome to
It won't be in
Wild
key, so
Rift.
surely they can't copy strike
Yeah,
us.
if it's not in key, it's just a whole new song at that point.
Yeah. No royalties for you, Ringo Starr.
Oh, Ghost
Minions
on
have
Mundo.
spawned.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Mundo
That'd be
Ghost
easy.
Jungle. Yeah.
Closing the
That's
gap
a
on
choo
the
choo. I'll choo choo for that Mundo. When he starts
Yeah.
coming in full rail, that's what I'll choo choo for. Wow.
choo choo.
Yeah. We got an
I mean,
exhaust on Corky.
yeah. If Doughty can land those first abilities with those cleavers to get the slow and then ghost up to him and just literally spam him with his AoE. I mean, he's got that's not Swift. It's phase rush. He has phase rush as well.
Rush.
So
Wow.
he's going full speed ahead into
Wow.
these team fights.
And
With
he's
the
corporate
with the
Mundo.
Yubi as well. Yeah.
Oh, I
It
like
means
that.
business.
Yes, he does mean business up in here. Gonna be
He's not
throwing his.
he doesn't have an iPhone. He's still got his celly. He's meaning business. He's meaning business. He looks stylish.
He has at least 5 phones, you know, and every single one is for business. Every single one is to call different clients.
Each one of those turrets is his real estate. He's going to keep them safe. He's just going to smash the opposition's real estate. He doesn't care. It means business.
Everyone's just chilling, you know, enjoying the views before war breaks out. I like it.
You got Jax once again giving that presence in the second game as he was the first game in that red side of their jungle and the blue side of obviously BSG's part. So he's looking for that gank once again on the Aatrox.
I like how how early he ganks with Jax too. Usually, you know, your people are afraid, but he just goes right in. He sees that Aatrox and he's not afraid.
Yeah. That Lucian's got to be a bit careful there. He's looking to
Oh, he's
rotate.
going in. Oh, he dashed right away. He knew.
He's like, that's not going to happen to me. Not again. Oh, I saw them. I saw set 4 last match. That's definitely not happening to me. I'm not being first blood. That's a shame that nobody wants.
It's interesting to see. They also have Ghost on Jinx as well. They don't have that many, you know, dashes on their team that could force their way out of team fights. Looks like they want to force their way into team fights. And that's
You've got the Jinx has got the TP as well, and then Yumi's kind of got rid of it to have the exhaust and the heal because she's always going to be on the Jinx anyway, so she doesn't really need TP.
Yeah.
Which could be a 5-brain play.
Yeah. As a 3-brain player myself, you know, I don't think these things through, but it's always great to see.
I'll join you with the 3-brain. I mean, physically, I have a 5-brain, massive forehead, but play style, it's 3-brain.
This every brain's got it needs a little bit of space. That's all. All right, Jax is recalling in that bush. Jinx got they're roughly equal in gold. There's anything crazy going on right now. Aatrox starting the fight. He's got a level on set. Nothing will come out of this though. Mundo coming in, but Jax is nearby. They're ready to fight. They're starting it. Oh, wow.
He's got his sketches on, Jax. Mundo has. He's literally walking in there.
He's got the comfy business shoes. That's what he's got. Oh, they're starting the fight. He smited Jax.
Oh, Jax going on to that Aatrox there.
Oh, he's caught.
Champion slain.
Aatrox getting caught.
Yeah, he was left to the back line there. That was a bit unfortunate for Aatrox, but yeah, I think he messed. He knew he messed up. He's like, oh no. Then again,
Mundo
he
made a business decision. That's what he did.
He did a very executive decision, but it's not going in the favor of BSG here. TST managed to get a kill in that bot lane as well on the
and the kill mid. Wow. Jax barely surviving that mid fight. That's 3 kills in the span of 30 seconds for TST. Gives them that almost 3K gold lead out of nowhere. Let's see. No, they will leave. They're playing it smart. They're playing it very, very smart. Now, this is what I wanted to see. Yumi on Mundo, but his ghost isn't up. That's a freight train that's waiting to happen.
Yeah. So both jungle objectives in about 5 seconds. So we're going to see what kind of priority each team take and if they are going to activate a team fight for any of the dragons.
It's finally not Infernal Dragon, so I'm going to be surprised if they start this dragon instead of Herald, and they are. Wow. Cloud Dragon, in my opinion, poo-poo dragon, but you know, they're doing it. They're going for it. They got 4 there ready to fight. Jinx is there, but she can't do anything by herself. Going for the steal, can't get it. Jax is smart. Oh, Ocean Dragon. I'm sorry. I'm colorblind.
Right.
I forgot Cloud Dragon does not exist anymore.
Second bit long for Wee Woo.
I'm sorry. You know what? You're right. Me and Appa will stand still together with the sign on our heads.
You're gonna have to go choo-choo on that keyboard. 2 sweet ones.
All right, actually, BSG bringing the gold lead down by taking Rift Herald in place. It's only a 2 gold lead now.
I'm a bit scared of that bot lane there. You got the Leona, you got the Ori there.
They're pushing hard, but Jinx holding her own.
Reciprocate that mid because Ari's missing, but
looks like they're gonna take turret. Will they take it? Oh, they won't. Well, ooh, they're fighting.
Right, there we go. So they got first turret.
Oh, nice. BSG does get first turret.
Mundo managing to miss that first ability.
he's got a lot on his mind. You know, as a CEO, it's rough out there. It's fine.
He's got to make the right calls. He's got to choo in at the right time. We understand, Mundo. You are Joy. You can come to the AA meeting if you want to. It's the same player, so they're going to be there for the Ramos misplay. You can be there for the lack of hit of that first ability. It's all good. Yes. Don't worry about it.
BSG keeping up, and it's good for them. They are a late game team for sure. So as long as they can survive, they can definitely do some damage late. Bot lane finally losing that tower.
Yeah, I mean, as long as the Mundo can sort of get the items necessary, or even sort of like last for the late game, so we can have that Jinx with the crit, we can have the Lucian melting the damage as well. Yeah, it's still all to play for. We've got two Randuins being built as well for TST. Because they are trying to prepare against that crit also.
Yeah, they're preparing for the inevitable with Lucian and Jinx. I like it. I like it. They're playing smart. They're building smart. They're Bob the Buildering it, and yeah, they got that front line ready to go, ready to take on these team fights, because these team fights are going to be hard with a stacked Mundo with a Yumi on him, or a Jinx with the Yumi on her. And an Aatrox coming down from Rift. Oh my gosh, it will be a scary team fight for them, but they're preparing for the worst.
Yeah.
All right, let's see the scuttle fight. Who gets it? Who smites? Oh, I actually did not see who smited. It was Jax. Oh,
quick with the fingers.
Another business decision, but Aatrox gets away unscathed, and Mundo is happy to see his workers. Yes, his workers are okay. Oh, but look, red team is looking for blood. Red team's looking for blood. Leona's waiting for her team.
I don't know who's more aggressive, Leona or Jax. It's mental. She's literally she's roaming. She's there. It's clearly. I'm surprised she hasn't taken Ghost. She's that fast. It's crazy. She's not even got Dead Man's Plate built yet, and she's just like running down these lanes.
I wonder if she got the speed boots.
Yeah. She got something. Right. She clearly had a breakfast this morning. And it wasn't a taco.
She had her cup of coffee.
Yeah, had a Weetabix.
See, in America, I would have said a Pop-Tart. That's what I would have said.
Nah, that makes you crash, so I wouldn't have Pop-Tart, so there's none of that crash in there, so... I might change my mind depending on how she plays towards mid to late game. She may have had the Pop-Tart. We don't know yet. We're just speculating here.
All right, they're going to be fighting at Rift Herald. We got 5 blue, 5 red.
Oh.
TST versus BSG. Good, decent Lucian ult. Does a lot of damage to scare them off. Yumi ulting in. Jax fighting Mundo. We got Aatrox fighting Ahri up top.
Mundo as well.
Mundo dies at the bottom. Now we got Jinx trying to run away. She's doing damage on Leona. Jax coming in on that Lucian. Aatrox dies. They're so low. Everyone on TST is so low, but they've gotten the kills. Oh my god, but they just can't die. Oh my goodness.
Oh, Yumi. Oh,
that was perfection.
Jax.
That was perfection by TST. Oh my goodness. They were all so low, and none of them died.
Yeah, I mean, TST managed to actually encounter that fight with, it was like a pincer movement. We had the BSG literally just coming from mid and blue side jungle, trying to funnel through that little bush there. It didn't quite work out in their favor. But it was just the closeness of how many were so close to death on the side of TST, and they just all managed to clutch their butt cheeks enough to survive and just outlast those cooldowns, especially the Yumi cooldown. Trying to get onto the Lucian, just didn't have enough time for it to come off cooldown there. Jinx trying to steal that dragon as well as the Lucian, but not quite enough. The Rift Herald has been taken, it looks like, as well.
Dragon has been taken. Rift Herald. They got 2 drags. They got the 6k gold lead. It's not looking too good right now. That is not a cloud dragon.
I think that's a tech dragon, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm just gonna say a dragon. All right, guys. I don't know my dragons. I just know it's a dragon. All right? I will not take this. Oh, red team with the double kill.
Ooh, nice.
Triple kill.
Again.
Blue team lost a turret.
They're looking for
Mundo
blood down
taking
mid
that
lane right now.
executive decision to stay in ground zero, but he has now retreated back to his last frontier.
He's letting his entry-level employees take the damage. He's the boss. He's just making the decisions, but
Spamming the interns like, yeah, you got to get in there and do some damage, guys. I can't do anything.
wow.
But once again, TST running down that mid lane.
Yes.
It worked for them last match. It's working for them once again. So they have that. Unfortunately, BSG has that pressure in the mid lane that they have to sort of prioritize. They have to think about. Give it a second before they go in. Yeah, TST
They're
definitely.
They're building anti-heal early. They have the Randuins early. They got the Corki went anti-heal first item before he built anything, and they got Jax just healing himself, and they have no anti-heal on the enemy. They're building smart.
Yeah.
I think that's what's winning them the game right now. The builds.
Yeah. I think the one thing that was going well for BSG in the first match of the series isn't going too well for them this time around, because I think TST's played to play against that now, so they know what BSG were looking to do. It wasn't to combat any sort of like kill lead, it was looking to sort of give some lane prioritization, and TST's completely just gone against that and thought, you know what, we're not letting you do that. Yes, you got the first turret, but we are going to take that entire mid lane from you because we work that way and we roll without the Rammus.
They said Mundo does not do whatever he pleases. We do. That's exactly what they're doing. They're doing what they want right now. Pushing the lanes that they want. They got 3 mid looking for a gank. Looking for anything right now in the bushes hiding. Blue team has that ward there, so they know. But they know how scared they should be.
Yeah, it's a very privileged position for TST to be in. 11 kills ahead. Almost 10k ahead there as well. 2 dragons, both the Flame Drake and the Chemtech Dragon there. Also lead in the lanes as well.
Deleted out of existence. Wow. He is not the Choo-Choo Charlie that we expected him to be.
No.
They're going for Baron right now.
They're looking
Mundo with Yumi.
Right.
Let's see. He does not have Visage though. That's the problem. Oh, look at that. Damage in the tank that he could have done, it wasn't enough. Not
double
nearly
kill
enough.
from the Ari as well.
Does it stop them from taking Dragon? Nope.
Baron Nashor.
Jax with full health after all that still somehow. Wow. I'm gonna build anti-heal whenever I see Jax from now on.
Yeah, so yeah. But, I think Ari's doing a very good job in this match as well. So Leah on Ari is
Flash?
doing very, very well. Not quite enough for the Lucian to stay alive with that flash though. Jax once again being totally aggressive.
Having
With
his
his purple
way.
creep. He just doesn't care.
Not have a care in the world right now.
Corki looking to put some additional pressure on that Baron lane turret as well. I think it's safe to say that TST have definitely got this as a 2-0 in the bag, because they kept their staple picks, which was the Jax, the Leona, and the Ari, and it seems like they have to work around that.
Yes. BSG just getting caught way too far, expecting that turret to still be up, but it's long gone, and they just get caught. Mundo probably gonna die. Yup. And it's looking like GG. They're gonna hit the turret, and the Nexus is dead.
They hit the turret, hit the dab with a 2-0 for TST. So, like I was saying before, early into this tournament, we don't really see many 3-match series because we don't know who we're playing against or the level of the teams in the brackets. But even though we didn't have much faith in that first team comp for BSG, I felt like they did a little bit better with that one. Maybe a amalgamation of both of those team comps may have been something that suited them a little bit better. Maybe the Vega in that one rather than Lucian probably could have done a little bit better. Even though Lucian was the highest damage there, maybe stopping the Lucian with the Jinx instead in the mid lane, the bot lane. But yeah, TST we're playing very aggressive once again. That Leona not doing damage, but just forcing those ganks, roaming. and then you had the Jax steadily behind her, and then Ori was always supporting from that mid lane. So like I was saying before, that Leona, Jax, and Ori is clearly TST staple characters there, those champion picks, and then the other two can be whatever they want to be, and it just supports them. They just sort of aid and synergize with those three picks, and it seems like it's working for TST. So fair play, and well done to both teams.
Yeah, I mean, BSG, that their laning phase is great, but it just seems like when it comes down to the team fights, they got no kills. They had absolutely no kills that game. Their gold, they somehow caught up for a majority of the fight. Like if you looked at the gold graph, you would see that they kept it consistent throughout the game, but they just zeros across the board for the kills because they just, like they had it there. They had the gold decently at, if you go to even 7 minutes in, they were keeping up. They had the farm down, but they were going against a squad of elite. They were going against SEAL Team 6. That's what they were going against right now, and TST just knew exactly how to play those team fights. That fight on Rift, everyone on TST was so low, but they got the picks. They took them down one by one on BSG, and then BSG had 2 people left. Everyone on TST is so low, but they still get the five kills, and no one dies. They communicated well. They were elite in the team fights.
It's as if they had a timer. It's as if they knew the timer on the cooldowns of the opponent's abilities better than BSG. It was sort of just like, right, okay, lads, I'm setting a timer for 5 seconds on my clock here, and before it's even gone, we need to get in there. We need to run back. Once that's off, we need to go straight back in and just wipe them back out. But that was literally probably one of the best plays of the match of today. I would say is just how well communicated that team fight was. It was like pincer movement. They sort of caught them in a funnel, and then the aftermath was just nasty. But yeah, TST once again. I would love to see the matchup between Asian Burritos versus TST. Maybe a pretty stacked match, to be fair. I would say.
They were good.
Do you want me to like sing a Barbie Girl karaoke?
Sing the Thomas the Engine song. You said you could do it.
I think it'd be that pitch perfect. We might get copyright strikes, so I don't want to sort of don't want to risk that, to be fair. But yeah, just looking at that bracket now. So obviously, next week we will see what Blam wants to see, the Asian Burritos versus the One for All. So will the One for All be serving and eating the Asian Burritos, or will the Asian Burritos be filling their burritos with One for All in the best of 3? And then tomorrow we do have Janus Esports versus Hellhounds, and then Dunk Squad Villains versus ICG Esports. Once again, I mean, I'm going completely into this in the dark because I'm from the other side of the pond, as they would say. So witnessing NA plays and the picks and the difference is really something refreshing to see, and I'm really enjoying it. What was your experience of the first day, Weewu?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just a simple man who's hard stuck on ranked. I don't really watch too much professional, but it was honestly crazy to see some of these team fights, some of the way it was played. Seeing these APC, characters, Morgana and Kennen, it looked fun. It looked so fun. It would have been funner seeing a Nunu or a Vex, but it was interesting to see, and I'm excited. I'm especially excited for tomorrow. If I don't see Darius and Ramus on the Dunk Squad Villains roster, I'm going to be sad. That's all.
Yeah, I mean, I would have thought casting quite a bit of EU, we would have seen a lot more Jace picks, more Yone picks, but we were seeing a lot of different picks compared to the EU, because Yone was definitely a secured ban for most of the matches in EU, but for this one we only really saw him get banned in that first series. So it was interesting to see that the priorities of the bans are a little bit different as well. Like the Galio wasn't for sure taken out. Karma was free reign in both of those matches against TST versus BSG, and wasn't even picked. So it's really interesting to see whether it's the players' knowledge or it's just down to the meta being a little bit different there.
I think a lot of it also hinged on the fact like a lot of the losing teams I noticed they built decently late rosters, and I feel like especially in competitive you have to grab the match by the balls and just and
Mhm.
force your way into like winning early, because and then you don't want to let go of that. So I feel like building late, but hey, Jax was destroying. So
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, it was definitely
who am I to
aggression
say?
for TST. Other than those three staple champions, it was the aggression of the Ori, the aggression of the Leona, and then obviously not to forget the Jax as well. Just constantly that first blood of the first match of the series as well was down from the Jax rotating up to the Baron lane. Yeah, it's just two completely different teams went against each other, but unfortunately TST just took it and stomped it.
Yeah, I wanted to see Spirit Visage. That's what I wanted to see.
Yeah. So Mad Poro is the winner of the giveaway today. Do they need to do anything? Do they need to contact one of the mods or anything? Cool. So Mad Poro, if you are on the Jamco Discord, just contact either Chantel, Appa, Jat, any one of those beautiful, lovely people, or even Maisie, and then obviously claim your goods. But well done, congratulations.
Clap for Matt Poro.
Cool. So Clips tournament also as well. So the Clips are winning. So there will be another draw for another giveaway for the Clips as well, guys.
Okay.
Awesome. So yeah, I think we've had a really good first day, especially with WeWoo. This is very new to you as well. The analytical side is very new to me, so seeing your play-by-plays was very good. We had a lot of excitement for WeWoo's face reveal as well, so I think that was like part and parcel of the whole thing. I don't know whether there's more
Yeah.
excitement for the 5v5 or the face reveal of WeWoo. So maybe we'll see some other people come in tomorrow and be like, "Oh my god, WeWoo face reveal." Maybe it's part
No.
two. Uh,
No.
maybe you've got more stands and fans out there, mate, that you're not even aware of. But
It's
I
like when
really enjoyed it.
you sit at a happy birthday, everyone's singing you happy birthday, you just sit there and smile. No, no.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Really like you too. But yeah, I really enjoyed the first day today. What was your thoughts on it anyway? If you've got any closing thoughts, anything like that?
No, that was honestly so much fun. I enjoyed watching these people play. I enjoyed sitting here commentating with you, Blam. You were honestly so fun to commentate with. I love your voice. I'm gonna say it again. It's so soothing. You know, it's like it makes me enjoy Wild Rift more. But no, I can't wait for tomorrow. Honestly, today I was nervous and whatever. But tomorrow I'm gonna come in with a different, a different shirt, a different outlook on these games, and then we'll see it. I'm excited. I'm excited. It's been really fun.
If I see a single crimple on your bed, then I know it's gonna be something gone wrong there.
I'm gonna
But
sleep on the
I want
floor
it.
tonight.
That's it. Yeah, I want it exactly the same way it is right now. If I see a single difference, I'm gonna riot. I'll be forcing a third twit lung there for you. But yeah, I expect to see Appa's twit lung by the end of the day. Two twit lungs because Wee doesn't know his dragons, Chemtech.
I gotta
and
make a
Flame.
Twitter first. I'll make it first.
Yeah, you gotta make it first. No putting the potato there. You have to put your face so people know who you are. But yeah, that's it from me, guys. Thanks for having me, being the foreign entity of being British. But I really enjoyed it today and glad to see you all tomorrow once again. So same time tomorrow, guys, but tomorrow we have some different team ups. We have I'm going to go through it just again. So Janus Esports versus Hellhounds is the first match. And then we have Dunk Squad Villains versus ICG Esports. So thank you very much, guys. And I hope you have a fantastic rest of your night.
Yeah. I better see everyone in the chat tomorrow. All right. It's Sunday. It's Sunday. No one cares about the Super Bowl, right? It's Wild Rift time. That's what it is. That's what it is. But yeah. Thank you guys. And thank you for the opportunity. And I appreciate it. And hopefully we'll see you guys tomorrow.